Good morning, everybody. Hope you had a good night sleep. And please take your seats. We'd like to start this meeting. So, first of all, I would like to start with reporting back of some groups. So I first would like to ask, and I hope they are here, yeah, they are here, to report back from the compliance deferral. So if the EU or Anna Maria from Micronesia can report back on the compliance deferral, that would be good. So Micronesia or EU, can you report back? Micronesia will report back. Cornelius, please can you report back, EU, on the compliance deferral?
Thank you very much. On behalf of also my co-convener, we just discussed what our assessment of the discussion yesterday was. It was a very open and constructive discussion. Although on the text we couldn't really advance much, we added more new brackets than we could remove. But that is normal in the first phase, and that's why we would like to ask for another meeting, because there's nevertheless there was progress on the concepts underlying, and there's common understanding that we should come to a decision at this meeting. So that's why please allocate some more time for the deliberations.
Thank you. Good to know. And indeed, it's good you will have some more time later on. Then I would like to go to the HFC 23 reporting forms. The Netherlands, Martijn.
Good morning, delegates. Also on behalf of my co-convener Obed from South Africa, I would like to report on the progress of the contact group on changes to data reporting forms on HFC 23. We met yesterday in the afternoon with a limited group of interested parties. A track changes version upon request has been made available in the portal of the contact group. We first had an initial round of reflections on the issue, and then the CRP was introduced, and especially the suggested changes in forms 3 and 6, and in form 4 no changes but in the instruction manual, and these were shown on the screen to the group. We've just discussed some logic on the changes, wordings and link with stocks, but unfortunately there was no more time left to continue our discussions, and we would kindly like to request the co-chairs to allocate us another time slot and a small room to continue our work and discussions. Thank you.
Thank you for this reporting back, and indeed you will have some more time in a small room to continue your discussions. Then I would like to go to LRM. So it's UK or Chile. UK will be reporting back. Please, Morgan, you have the floor.
Thank you, Co-Chair. So yesterday evening we had the first contact group to discuss the CRP for lifecycle management. The group had an initial discussion around the text and made limited progress, so there's a lot more work that needs to be done to decide on a path forward. Parties would like to continue with the discussions and would like more time to continue working through the text. So we request some more time for a contact group so we can make further progress. Thank you.
Thank you. Good to hear your report, and also you will have some more time for your work to continue. Then I would like to go to HFC 23 emissions. So it's Barbados or Austria. So Paul, you can report back, please.
Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Co-Chair, and good morning, everybody. This is actually the first time that this delegation speaks in plenary, so let me express my thanks to the Secretariat for the excellent preparation and conduct of this meeting, and of course, our appreciation to the government of Thailand for hosting us, and also the warm welcome by the Thai people. Yes, we just finished the first exchange in our contact group, and we started with a general round to better understand the proposals and also to work on the basic ideas and the most important elements. We decided, and I think this is a very first promising result, to merge the two proposals, so CRP 7 and CRP 8 have become one proposal, and we started to work on the text, and of course we will need some more time, but for the first round this is a really good result. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and good to know that you already could working on merging the proposals and only need some more time, so that's a good prospect. Yeah, time will be given to you, and also room to continue your deliberations. Then I would like to give over to my co-chair for reporting back, and then we come back to some CRPs.
Thank you, and good morning, everyone. I will turn to first to the Budget Committee. Switzerland, are you requesting for the floor?
Thank you. Although not invited, I would offer a report back from the medical dose inhalers contact group, if this is acceptable. Thank you. And the medical dose inhaler contact group met yesterday the first time, accompanied by also Noe from Georgia, who was co-convener with me and kindly agreed to step in at this meeting. We made good progress yesterday. We were also accompanied by TEEP and MC Talk that supported the group, giving answers to specific questions from the parties. The group managed to remove the remaining brackets in operative paragraph A. There was also a constructive discussion on a second paragraph. And furthermore, the placeholder that was remaining from the OEWG was completed with a text proposal. The group wishes to continue its work, and we would kindly ask for more time and a room to do so.
Thank you. We will try allocating more time today for the MDI contact group. And then now first I would like to hear from the Budget Committee on the progress they have made. Yes.
Thank you, Madam Co-Chair. So far we have had 2 meetings of the Budget Committee. On Monday, the Secretariat presented the financial reports, the budget of the Vienna Convention, and also of the Montreal Protocol. Yesterday, we started to discuss the budget of the Vienna Conventions for the upcoming triennium. And depending on progress, we may have to meet from tomorrow on at least for more than 1 hour per day, because there's more time needed to finish our work by Friday. Thanks.
Thank you. We will try allocating more time. The room will be the same room. and turn into a contact group on strengthening Montreal Protocol. I would like to see, yes, Shana from Czechia.
Madam Co-Chair, good morning, colleagues. I'm reporting also on behalf of my co-facilitator, Ms. Fatima Usra from Maldives. The contact group on strengthening Montreal Protocol institutions met yesterday evening for the first time during the MOP meeting to continue the work which was initiated earlier this year during the open-ended. The proponents of new CRP presented the new elements of the text, which was based on the discussions which we have held earlier this year. Delegates further discussed mainly the issue of licensing systems, asking for clarifications of the proposed text and the content of paragraph 1, when we also appreciated the answers which were provided by the Secretariat. Further, we have moved also to the text of the paragraph 1 itself, proposing new or rather alternative text requesting Secretariat on identifying common features of licensing systems and its availability for parties on the Ozone Secretariat website. The group did some progress. Nevertheless, we would kindly ask for more time to dedicate to continue the work. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We will be allocating more time today to continue with the discussions. Delegates, we have many contact groups. In fact, 15 contact groups, including 2 informal groups. And, Secretariat is also a small group, and then we also have meeting room availability constraints as well. So we may have two contact groups parallelly we have to do sometimes. So it may be difficult, but we are also making quite a good progress. So we urge that to try a little bit more and maybe not wait for tomorrow, Friday, and maybe today and tomorrow to make good progress, but then maybe also to try completing before Friday afternoon so that we all can relax, and maybe Friday afternoon we all can be free, right? Okay, and to continue, I will hand over to my co-chair.
Looks like a good prospect, I think, for everybody. So, yeah. And indeed, the sooner some items are finalized, there's enough room for other items to be discussed as well in depth. And now I would like to go to 2 CRPs that have been uploaded recently. They are revised, let's say, CRPs. First of all, I would like to go to the CRP 10 on energy efficiency. And Micronesia, you have the floor to explain what are the new elements in this CRP.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Co-Chair. I'm glad to see you this morning. Good morning, colleagues. I'm glad my microphone is working and I can be Micronesia. So we are very pleased to have a moment this morning to share with colleagues just a few minor changes to the CRP from the one that we presented at the OAWG at our last meeting. The first change that I am very pleased to share with colleagues is that a number of parties approached the Grenada and Micronesia and expressed their interest in co-sponsoring because they consider that the CRP is something they want to put their country's flag behind. So the countries that have joined us as co-sponsors on this CRP are the Cook Islands, Fiji, the Marshall Islands, Mauritius, Palau, Tuvalu, and Vanuatu. Parties may see that there is a trend in the list of co-sponsors being all small island states. And so, as you can see, this is a very important issue for us as small islands. The additional changes in the CRP are quite small. They're editorial changes that we made just to provide greater clarity. And in one case, there was a typographic error in a reference to a decision. So they're quite small. One being in the preamble, just the elimination of some repetitive text. One small change in operative paragraph 1B, where we clarify a terminology, and then, yes, that editorial change to correct something in subsection 3. So those are just the minor tweaks that we made, and we look forward to working on this CRP with colleagues. We are sure that there's much room for improvement, and we are quite looking forward to the discussions in the contact group. Thank you, Mr. Co-Chair.
Thank you for this introduction and explanation of the changes, and there will be indeed a contact group where this can be taken up. Then I also would like to go to CRP 11, unwanted equipment. So Kyrgyzstan, you have the floor to also introduce the changes you made in the CRP.
Спасибо.
Thank you very much, Mr. Co-Chair. We are extremely grateful for the active participation of the parties in the work of the contact group on this issue with respect to unwanted imports of energy inefficient equipment. We have had a very detailed discussion in the working group. Now, there are two central items being discussed, and we have a number of brackets in the text. We would like to continue to work on this draft with your participation so that we can provide a text for examination at the high level. Now, let me say that there have been a number of changes to the text itself, and we would like to note the participation of the International Institute for the Management of Sustainable Development, which has provided us with some methodological indications that have been very helpful as a resource in preparing this document. On the basis of these indications, our partner from Ghana yesterday provided some changes to the draft CRP preamble, which we were able to adopt, and we are continuing to prepare this document for examination. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you for explaining the changes and the additions. And this also can be taken up in the contact group. It's scheduled later on. And I would like to give over to my co-chair, Miruza, please.
Thank you, and we will move to agenda 4A on the consideration of the membership of Montreal Protocol bodies for 2025 and bureau nominations. And I would like to give the floor to the Secretariat to let us know which positions are still open for nominations and to provide us an update on it. Secretariat.
Thank you, Co-Chair, distinguished delegates. We have received several nominations for membership in Montreal Protocol bodies and for the Bureau of the Meeting of the Parties and the Conference of the Parties. This information is available online and on the app, and it's regularly updated. I will only briefly mention now those nominations that we have not received yet in writing. For membership in the Implementation Committee, 1 member from African states, and 1 member from Asia-Pacific states. For the Executive Committee of the Multilateral Fund, for Article 5 parties, 2 members from African states and 2 members from Asia-Pacific states. And from non-Article 5 parties, 6 members. We have received the names of both persons who will be co-chairs for the open-ended working group, the names of the nominees. And for the Bureau of the Conference of the Parties, we look forward to receive the nomination of the President from Asia-Pacific states and Rapporteur from African states, and from the Bureau of the MOP, 1 Vice President from African states, 1 Vice President from Asia-Pacific states. Thank you.
Thank you, and we hope that the regional groups meet as soon as possible and provide the relevant information to fill in the blanks. And just to let the parties know that today we will not have the afternoon plenary, and we will have the contact groups whole day today. And please do check the app and also the screen to see the contact groups for today and also for tomorrow morning. I know that everybody will be very busy tomorrow and today as well, but do check for tomorrow morning specifically. Thank you and have a very productive day. the contact group timings. Just to also mention that the informal group on provisional data that we have set for today will be tomorrow. But just bear with us, and then yes. Now it's the final one. And also do check the app for the updated timings.